The next part of dlogger we're going to look at is the charting window. I'll select that by clicking on Window and come down to Chart 1. Now we need to set this up. We need to tell it which channels to actually look at. Now in order to do that, I have two choices. I can select from this menu item up here and take the Select Channels option, or alternatively I can directly click on this button, which will bring us to the same point. Now we want to select the first channel. There it is there. We may want to define what the axis is. In this case it's temperature. We can either define the scale at this point or we'll get it to auto scale. I'm going to get it to auto scale, so I'll click OK. Now we need to switch off edit mode, otherwise no data will be returned. This is edit mode. Real-time data is now being returned. Now we need to scale the thing correctly. Now this is auto rescale. When we click that button, you'll see that data is starting to return. Now if we leave it for a second, we'll get a little more data, and I'll auto rescale again. That puts more information in between the two cursors coming up across the screen here. Now we can actually change how the thing is scaled very easily. If we left click on the lower scale, we can change the left hand side of the scale. You'll notice it's changing there. And if we right click, we can change the right hand side of the scale. If we hold both buttons down, we can move the scale left and right. Same thing applies for the vertical. Left button alters the lower scale, right button alters the upper scale. Both buttons move the scale up and down. Now we also have another number of options here whereby we can change the colour of the chart, etc. So if we select this button here, we're able to change the curves. We could alter the colour. Select red. Click on apply there. You'll notice the graph has now changed colour. We can also put symbols on the graph. Click apply, etc. Now we may want to rescale that again, and here we have the graph. One thing that needs to be watched is follow mode. This is under this position here. Now if follow mode isn't selected, the chart, we apply that, the chart remains static. It doesn't follow with time. So if you find things aren't moving along, it's often because follow mode is unchecked itself. So we click apply. Now it's moving again. We can affect follow mode simply by right clicking and moving the right hand end, you see, and this will have disabled follow mode. Now we enable it again, apply, real-time data, then starts moving correctly again.